From the bleachers to the end zones, gridirons up and down the coast. Live from the largest sports team on local television, this is Friday Football Focus.
Happy Friday Football Focus. Thanks for getting the weekend started with us. I am Mike Klan. Tonight we've got highlights from all three of our counties. We're going to kick off our coverage from picturesque Peabody Stadium at Santa Barbara High School. Don's home opener versus Valencia. And, this was a wild one. After a 50-yard kickoff return, the visiting Vikings score on the first play from scrimmage. Short pass from Jackson Askins to DeAndre Kerma, who turned the quarter. 32-yard touchdown, 7-0 Valencia before the seats were warm. Don's come right back. Senior quarterback Abel Renteria airing it out to a wide-open Thomas Gill. He stepped out of bounds, but the Dons get into the end zone after a sack. Renteria on 3rd and 20 converts. Touchdown, Sammy Congdon, and it is 7-7. And then Renteria, touchdown pass to Kai Molt. Next possession, 14-yarder. Renteria's a load to bring down, of course, so the Dons go for 2, and he plows in 15-7 Dons after one quarter. Early second quarter, Vikings on 4th and 11. They get a big play. 30-yard touchdown pass from Askins to Nick Seymour. They're down 15-14. Dons race right down the field. Renteria, quick hitter to Congdon, and Sammy turns it into a big gain. Led to a field goal, and that was a 33-yarder by Congdon as well. 18-14 Dons. Vikings get physical, and after several runs, they bowl their way into the end zone. Backup quarterback Brady Breadauer runs it in. 21-18 Vikings. They were not done in that first half. Another short pass burns the Dons defense. Askins to Luke Cruz. Catch and carry, 77 yards for a touchdown. Vikings led 28-18 at the half. Cruz gets a pick six in the fourth quarter. Santa Barbara losing 45-18. Channel League starts next week with a bang. Santa Barbara hosting Pacifica. Well, the Lompoc Braves traveling to Pioneer Valley to face the Panthers. Friday Football Focus senior reporter Dave Alley was in Santa Maria for the action.
Mike, Lompoc coming in after suffering its first season opening loss in 13 years, while Pioneer Valley is hoping to keep the momentum going after opening up its campaign with a victory last week. Panthers also looking for their first win ever over the Braves. Lompoc 9-0 all-time against PV. First drive of the game, Lompoc on offense. But the ball comes loose, and the Panthers, Adrian Cuevas, Johnny on the spot, falling on the fumble, giving PV great field position, and they would capitalize just a few plays later. Alan Jimenez Moraz gets the handoff and slips his way through the Lompoc defense. Panthers with 6. They had a 2-point conversion and led it 8-0. PV defense giving Lompoc all kinds of trouble in the first half, coming up with 3 turnovers, including this Elias Giddings interception. It would take a while for the Braves offense to get going, but it finally did in the second quarter. Tony Arango connecting with Jacob Manzo, making a great catch. PI on the defense, but it didn't matter. 3 plays later, same combo again. Arango to Manzo in the end zone. Another fantastic catch. 20-yard touchdown. Dustin Davis and the Panthers, though, still leading at 8-6 at halftime. Early third, Panthers inside the 10. Logan McDonald, little swing pass to Pepe Gonzalez Arias. Look at the effort, diving into the pylon for the score. And the Panthers had a 15-6 lead, but back comes Lompoc. Still in the third, Arango going downfield, this time to Camonte Ortiz. Tough catch along the sideline. Braves in business. Later in the drive, inside the 10, Nelson Maldonado gets the ball, gets hit inside the 5, but just powers his way across the goal line for the score. Lompoc later added another touchdown in the fourth to complete the rally and stay undefeated against the Panthers. Lompoc with the comeback win, beating Pioneer Valley 20-15. With the win, Lompoc evens up its record at 1-1, while Pioneer Valley falls to 1-1. Rivalry games next week for both teams. Lompoc with Cabrillo, Pioneer Valley at Righetti. In Santa Maria, I'm Friday Football Focus reporter Dave Alley. Back to you, Mike.
All right, Dave, thanks a lot. Both San Marcos and Santa Maria chalked up one-sided wins to open up the season last week. The Rooster was on the sidelines tonight, cracking jokes and getting us Royals Saints highlights.
Hey, Mike, the Royals are here, and okay, it's not Harry and Meghan, but we do have the high school they should probably send their kids to one day. I mean, once a Royal, always a Royal, right? Well, tonight, San Marcos and Santa Maria will look to stay undefeated, and if history is correct, this game could be closer than some members of the Royal family. Let's get to the highlights. In 3 of the last 4 meetings between these two, the games have been decided by a touchdown or less. Could we see more of that tonight? We'll find out in a moment. First quarter opening drive, Santa Maria 4th and 3. Kick it? No, they're going for it. Josue Elena Lopez to Malachi Jordan. He's more open than a 24-hour fast food drive-through. First down Saints. Couple plays later, Lopez rolling out and finding Adrian Passos with a spectacular catch. And that is Santa Maria style right there. Touchdown Saints. They're up 7-0. A little bit later in the first quarter. 3rd and 20. Lopez going back down the field, but into the wide open arms of Luke Crawford, and he's going to start taking it back the other way. They would fail to convert, though. A little bit later in the second quarter, Lopez faking the handoff, going to roll out one way, can't find anybody. Then he's going to come back the other way. He's going to take it down to the goal line, doesn't get it in for the touchdown. In fact, Saints would then turn the ball over. Royals now punting after the turnover. Damian Perez going to bring down the punter. And Santa Maria looking good right before the half. Saints go into the half up 7-0. Royals would score a field goal in the third, make it 7-3. We now move to the fourth quarter. Danny Diaz rolling out here and finding Quinn Donnell. He's more open than a guest on Dr. Phil. Touchdown Royals. They go up 10-7 at that point. San Marcos goes on to win the game 17-7. Next week, San Marcos will host Rio Mesa. Santa Maria will travel to Napomo. In Santa Maria tonight for Friday Football Focus, Kevin Roos. Mike, back to you.
All right, Rooster, what would Dos Pueblos do for an encore? A 2-point conversion on the final play of the second overtime gave the Chargers a win last week, and they had a bounce in their step as they traveled to OI. DP playing at Nordhoff. This was the Rangers season opener, and the Rangers getting on the board first. Sol McGarry, hard running for the Rangers, and then Weston Haley to Uriel Covarrubias. And Nordhoff has a touchdown early. DP answers back. Caleb Williams with a hard running inside the 10 led to the Chargers touchdown, 7-6 DP. Second quarter, Nordhoff staying on the ground. Sol McGarry, he slips a few tackles, gets to the outside. He's G-O-N-E. Going with the win, 68-yard touchdown run for the Rangers. Dos Pueblos defense started slowly, but they get it going. They're going to make a key stop late here in the half. Evan Yellis and Nathaniel Horta keep McGarry out of the end zone. That was big. Dos Pueblos wins another nail-biter, 28-25 to move to 2-0. Dos Pueblos begins Channel League play at Buena next week. All right, after our first time out of the night, we're going to have highlights from Arroyo Grande, plus the action between Bishop Diego and Mission Prep of San Luis Obispo. That's next. This is Friday Football Focus.